Hello, my name is Amanda D. I am the owner and soap maker and I guess the creative genius behind Butterfly Butters Handmade Soap. I'm making this video today because we have been selected to be a part of the Fall 2014 Brambleberry Soap Panel. For those of you who don't know what the soap panel is, it's basically when Brambleberry is considering releasing a new fragrance oil. They link up with 8 different bath and body product makers, right? Bath and body product makers, in order for them to test their products in whichever type of bath and body products they decide to make, with the exception of, I believe it's lip products. So no lip balms. But yeah, so we've been selected to do that, and we just wanted to do a out of the bottle test of the fragrance oil. So let's just get right into it. If you want to know more about the Brambleberry soap panel, I will leave a link below so that you can know the details of what the soap panel is, how you can enter into the next soap panel, which companies to be looking out for this fall's soap panel. So yeah, that'll be down below, so make sure you check it out. Alright, so let's get straight into it. There's 8 fragrances, and I do have some notes, so if I'm looking down a bit, it's because I got to remind myself of what I think about some of these here fragrances that Brambleberry has sent me. Okay, so the first scent that we have, this is number 1, right? Okay, it's number 1. Yeah, okay. So this thing, I like number 1. It is, it's more of a food type fragrance. It's sweet. It's a little bit spicy. It reminds me of a cookie, like an almond shortbread almost, and a tad bit of cherry in there. I like it. I'm really not a food, I usually don't like food fragrances because they tend to be like too strong for me and make me want to eat everything, and I don't like that. So, but this still makes me hungry. I'm not gonna feast, so that's good. I like that one. That's number 1. All right, so that was fragrance 1. So I liked it. Cookie smell, foodie, great. Number 2. That is not number 2. That is number 5. Okay, number 2. We have an herbal scent. I'm not very familiar with all of my herbal scents, forgive me. But it is a very fresh and clean, earthy scent. I don't know if I would go as far as saying a spa scent. It's more of a cologne. So an herbal cologne, like a men's cologne. I like it. At first I didn't know if I liked it, but I guess I was being selfish and only thinking about myself for the soap. But if it was for a guy, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind that at all. Okay, so number 2. I like it. There you go. Number 3. So number 3 is a citrus. Woo! Ooh, okay. It's a citrus. It's a strong citrus. It almost reminds me of an energy type scent. I guess that like yuzu-ish citrusy type thing going on, but it has like a powdery undernote and a little earthy, not quite like a bergamot. It's a little bit sweeter, but yeah, it has all those punches in it that just makes you want to wake up like a bright, sunshiny day. Like this is nice. I like that. Number 3 is good. All right, number 4. Okay, I like number 4. It is very fruity. It is a fruity scent. It reminds me of like strawberries and cherries. Almost like a Twizzlerish type of smell. But it does have like at the end, it kind of reminds me of nail polish. So I don't like that. I mean, I don't know too many people who do. But it will be interesting to see if that aftertone note, chemically smell at the end fades off with the cold process. Because, you know, fragrances morph, which is the reason why we're doing this whole video, is because what it smells like in the bottle at first isn't always what you get in the end. And so it'll be interesting to see how many of these stay true to their in the bottle scents. All right, so number 5. Number 5 is a smoky, clean scent. It's like I don't know if it's a sandalwood or a patchouli. Maybe it's a little bit of both. Definitely smoky. Definitely earthy. I mean, it smells like an incense almost. Like a incense. Yeah, and then you open up the window and you get that fresh air smell that comes in with the incense, so it's not so dense and heavy. That's what number 5 gives me. That feeling. All right, so number 5, do I like it? I don't dislike it, but it's definitely one of those scents that I have to be in the mood for, because it's just like an incense for me. Sometimes I don't want my house smelling all smoky. So I don't know if I want to be smelling somewhat like a barbecue. I don't know. But, you know, it's not for everybody. And I guess I'm one of those, not everybody's. So there you go. All right. Number 6. Okay, so number 6 is fun. It's a woodsy, almost like a fern, almost like a fern scent. Definitely like you're going hiking in Washington State. Definitely with all the daggone pine. Yes, all day. This is what this is giving me. So I like that. That's what it is. I'm not a fan of a lot of earthy scents. So when I come across them, I just want them to be what they are and not give me anything else, if that makes sense. So if it's supposed to be an earthy scent, I don't want earthy nail polishy smell, and I don't want it to smell like straight up dirt, because I don't think that's what everybody wants, is straight up dirt. So this doesn't smell like dirt. It just smells like you're hiking in a very tree dense area. And the dense trees are very much alive. And so are their leaves. So that's number 6. Do I personally like it? No. Do I think somebody will like it? Yes. Because it is a true earthy, in the woods type of scent. Alright. So number 7. We're almost done. You're almost done. You ain't got to hear me but for so long. Okay. So number 7. Number 7 is a fruity scent. I think I'm picking up on a whole lot of pineapple in here. It reminds me of pineapple juice. But then, at the same time, it starts to remind me, because it's fruity, it's tart, a little bit sweet, but it has this chalky smell. And it reminds me of A Million Strong and Growing. You know what I'm talking about? Like that. Flintstones vitamins. It reminds me of that. Like that after chalky taste when you ever get the you chew it and you get a little bit of it left in your molar and you like kind of suck it on it and it's giving you that chalky like all in your mouth. Bam. Do I like it? It's interesting. I haven't found a pineapple scent that I like just yet. I think if I use this or if I bought this and it stayed the same scent once it was used in cold processed soap, it would be more of like a dupe, not a dupe, but a gag gift for me. So maybe I would like try to find some type of pebble, stone, rock shaped mold so I can make like a Flintstone. Get it? Yeah, I know. I'm corny. But that's what I would do with it. I'm sure somebody would love it, but I'm not a pineapple fan. I haven't found one yet. I would love to find one. But, nope. So do I hate it? No, I don't hate it. I do not hate it. And I'm not saying that because it's brown bread. I really just don't hate it. Would I spend my money on it? Okay. Number 8, the last one. Okay, so number 8 has to be by far my favorite. It is a fruity scent, but it almost reminds me of, I can never pronounce that word. Rooibos. I think that's how you say it. Let me spell it. Rooibos. That Rooibos tea, that red tea. I love that smell. And then it's spicy, so it has a tad bit of a wasabi-ish or a earthy spicy. Something in there's like an earthy spicy scent. I made a soap blend that smells a lot like this. I ain't saying nothing. I love Brambleberry. I love Anne-Marie. I love everybody at Brambleberry. They're dolls. I love Ocean. I love it all. I'm just saying, if y'all had smelled my soap and got inspired by it, you touched me. But if not, great minds think alike. Because this thing smells awesome. Like, I love it to the max. It is by far my favorite. My second favorite, go figure, would have to be number 1, the little cookie type smell. You know what I would love this cookie smelling? Besides the soap, I'm going to do soap testing, but it would make a really nice candle. It would make a really nice candle. I need to start making candles. Cookie candle. All right. And then after that, everything just kind of blends in at 3 and 4 for me. But so my number 1 is number 8. The choice, like my favorite, is number 8, and then my second favorite is number 1. So I'm gonna be testing them to see how quickly my soaps go to trace. I will be testing them to see how the fragrance oil will affect the color of the soap. So I will not be adding any micas to the base of the soap, because I want to test and see how that goes. And that's pretty much it. And also whether it makes the soap sweat. I have had that happen. So with the herbal one, it'll be interesting to see, does it weep a little bit and then reabsorb the fragrance oil, or is it just straight up, a solid soap right away? That'll be interesting to see. So I'm really excited. I get to embrace the inner scientist in me and test these out. Please, if you haven't already followed us on Facebook, make sure you follow us on Facebook. If you like this video, comment, press like, of course, subscribe to the channel so that way when our next videos come up, you can be informed. And that's pretty much it. So thank you for the support. Thank you, Brambleberry, for selecting me. I really do appreciate it. It's an honor to work with you. And thank you for all of you for taking the time to watch me throughout this video. All right, till next time. Mwah.